This book is available in multiple languages. So if you don't see your preferred language, let us know in the comments. Welcome to this audiobook on game design, where you'll learn to create fun, engaging games that keep players coming back. More importantly, you'll discover how to turn players into payers, helping you make money while building games people love. I'm Blox, a game developer with experience in open world adventure, simulator, fighting, tycoon games, and more. I also run an asset store, providing game components to help others bring their ideas to life. Stick around until the end. I have a special surprise for all aspiring game developers. Welcome to game development. So you want to make a game on Roblox. That is great. Whether you have already built a few games or are just getting started, this book will guide you on how to make your games fun, keep players coming back, and make money while doing it. This is not a boring textbook filled with complicated words. We will break down game design in simple, easy to follow lessons. You do not need to be an expert or have years of experience. If you follow along and apply what you learn, you will already be ahead of most new developers on Roblox. Let us start by changing the way you think about game development. What makes a successful Roblox game? When you look at the most popular games on Roblox, you might think they are successful because they have good graphics or because famous video creators play them. But the truth is, successful games follow a pattern, a formula that keeps players engaged and spending their currency. Here is what they all have in common. First, fun and addictive gameplay. Players enjoy spending time in the game. It is rewarding, and there is always something new to do. Second, strong monetization. The game offers ways for players to spend their currency without feeling forced. Third, retention mechanics. People do not just play once and leave, they keep coming back. Fourth, community engagement. The game has an active group, social media presence, or video following that keeps players excited. If you master these four things, you will always have a successful game, no matter what type of game you create. Thinking like a game designer game development is more than just coding and scripting. It is about understanding players. Your job is to design a fun experience that makes people want to stay, play, and pay. Here are 3 simple game design principles you should always remember. First, it is not about what you want. It is about what players want. Many developers make the mistake of creating a game they think is fun, without testing if others enjoy it. Always design with players in mind. Second, the best games make players feel smart. Have you ever played a game where you felt powerful or accomplished after winning? That feeling was planned by the designer. Make your players feel like they earned their rewards. Third, small changes make a big difference. Even tiny adjustments, like making an enemy move slower or increasing a reward, can change how fun a game feels. Why Roblox is the best place to start. Roblox is the easiest way to become a game developer today. You do not need a big budget, a team of experts, or years of experience. Some of the biggest Roblox games were made by teenagers working from their bedrooms. Here is why Roblox is an amazing platform to start your game development journey. First, no programming experience is needed. The scripting language is simple to learn, and there are many tutorials. Second, built-in monetization. Roblox lets you sell Gamepasses, items, and access to make real money. Third, a huge player base. With over 200 million active users, if you make a good game, players will come. Fourth, fast prototyping. You can build and test ideas quickly without spending months coding from scratch. So, if you have been wondering whether you should develop on Roblox, the answer is yes. Your first step as a Roblox developer. Now that you know why Roblox is such a great place to build games, it is time to start thinking about your first or next project. Ask yourself these 3 questions. First, what type of game do I want to make? Second, who is my audience? Third, how will I make money? Take some time to think about your answers. If you do not have a solid idea yet, do not worry. We will cover game ideas and mechanics in the next chapter. What's next? In Chapter 2, we will dive into the game design blueprint, where we break down the exact elements that make a Roblox game fun, engaging, and profitable. Chapter 2, the game design blueprint. How to create fun and engaging games that players love to play. Welcome to Game Design 101. Have you ever played a game that felt boring? Or maybe a game that started off fun but got repetitive too quickly? If you want to build a successful game, whether on Roblox or mobile, you need to understand why some games keep players engaged while others do not. In this chapter, we will break down the fundamentals of game design and show you how to create games that players actually enjoy and keep coming back to. By the end of this chapter, you will know the answer to 4 key questions. What makes a game fun? What are the 4 types of players and what do they want? What is the difference between core and secondary mechanics? How can you make a game that players will love? Let us get started. What makes a game fun? Think about the last game you played for hours without getting bored. What made you stick around? Was it the thrill of beating a tough level? Unlocking something cool? Showing off your skills to friends? The truth is, fun is not random. It is something game designers plan for. Here is what makes games enjoyable. First, challenge and mastery. Players enjoy improving their skills over time. Second, rewards and progression. Unlocking new items, levels, or powers keeps things exciting. Third, freedom and creativity. Games like Minecraft and Roblox let players create their own experiences. Fourth, social interaction. Playing with or against friends makes games more engaging. A great game has at least one of these elements, but the best games include all of them. The 4 types of players. Not every player enjoys games for the same reason. Here are the 4 main types of players and what they look for. The first type is the achiever. Achievers love completing challenges, earning rewards, and leveling up. An example would be a player grinding to unlock the rarest sword in a combat game. The second type is the explorer. Explorers enjoy discovering new worlds, secrets, and hidden features. An example would be a player searching for Easter eggs in a role-playing game. The third type is the socializer. Socializers play for interaction, chatting, and making friends. An example would be a player hanging out in a game just to meet new people. The fourth type is the competitor. Competitors enjoy going against others and being the best. An example would be a player dominating matches in a battle game. Why does this matter? Because if you want your game to be successful, it needs to offer something for each type of player. The 2 key parts of every game. Every game, whether it is a massive open-world adventure or a simple obstacle course, has 2 major components. First, core mechanics, also known as the main activity. The core mechanic is the main thing players do over and over in your game. It is the action that keeps them engaged. Examples of core mechanics include jumping and obstacle avoidance in platform games, fighting and upgrading gear in combat games, and building and designing in tycoon games. If your core mechanic is not fun, your game will not be fun. The second key part of a game is secondary mechanics. These are extra things players can do that make the game more interesting. Examples of secondary mechanics include quests and storylines that give players a sense of purpose, social features like chat, clans, or leaderboards, and customization that lets players personalize avatars, houses, or weapons. Think of core mechanics as the main dish and secondary mechanics as the side dishes that make it better. How to plan your game like a pro. Before you start scripting, follow these simple steps to design a fun game from the start. Step 1. Choose your core mechanic. Ask yourself, what is the main thing players will do in your game? Will they fight, build, race, solve puzzles? Make sure this action is fun to repeat. Step 2. Pick a theme or world. Where does your game take place? Is it a city, space, a dungeon? What is the vibe? Is it cartoony, realistic, science fiction, fantasy? Step 3. Add secondary mechanics for depth. What extra features will make your game more fun? For example, if your game is a fighting game, add leaderboards and special power-ups. Step 4. Test early and test often. Before launching, get friends to test your game. If people do not want to play again, something is missing. Real-world examples of top games. Let us look at some of the most popular Roblox games and why they work so well. First, Adopt Me. Its core mechanic is raising pets and trading items. Its secondary mechanics include house customization, social interaction, and limited time events. Why is it popular? Because players love collecting and trading pets. Second, Tower Defense Simulator. Its core mechanic is defending your base by placing towers. Its secondary mechanics include teamwork, leveling up, and unlocking new towers. Why is it popular? Because strategy and teamwork make the game highly replayable. Third, Pet Simulator. Its core mechanic is collecting pets to earn currency. Its secondary mechanics include trading, events, and rare pet hatching. Why is it popular? Because the thrill of getting rare pets keeps players engaged. Summary and action steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. A fun game has challenge, rewards, freedom, and social elements. Different players enjoy different things. Your game should have something for everyone. The core mechanic is the heart of your game. Make sure it is fun to repeat. Secondary mechanics add depth and make the game last longer. Study top Roblox games to see what works and why. Now here are 3 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, think of your favorite Roblox game. What is its core mechanic? What are its secondary mechanics? Second, brainstorm 3 game ideas using the steps in this chapter. Third, ask yourself, would I play this game for hours? If not, tweak it. What's next? Now that you understand how to make a game fun, the next step is keeping players coming back. In the next chapter, we will talk about player psychology, progression systems, and how to design games that people do not want to quit. Chapter 3. How to keep players hooked. The secret to player retention and engagement. Why do some games keep players coming back? Have you ever played a game that you just could not put down? You told yourself, just one more round, and suddenly it has been 3 hours. That is player retention in action. For your game to be successful, whether on Roblox or mobile, you need to keep players engaged for the long term. If people play once and never return, your game will never grow. In this chapter, we will break down 4 important topics. Why do players quit and how can you stop it? What is the secret psychology behind addictive games? How does progression and rewards keep players engaged? How can you create a game loop that players cannot resist? Let us dive in. The biggest reason players quit your game. Most players quit because they hit a frustration point. This happens when one of 4 things occur. First, the game is too hard. Players keep losing and get frustrated. Second, the game is too easy. Players get bored quickly. Third, there is nothing left to do. Players reach the end and see no reason to continue. Fourth, the game does not reward them for coming back. Your job as a game designer is to make sure players always have something to do, unlock, or achieve. The hook model, why we keep playing. Psychologists have studied why we get addicted to games, and it all comes down to what is called the hook model. Step 1. Trigger. Something makes the player want to open the game. This could be a notification, curiosity, or habit. Step 2. Action. The player does something simple. They might join a match, collect a reward, or check their progress. Step 3. Variable reward. The player gets a reward, but it is sometimes random. This keeps them excited. Step 4. Investment. The player earns something they do not want to lose, such as progress, rankings, or rare items. This cycle keeps repeating, making the game feel addictive. The core game loop, your game's lifeline. Every successful game has a core loop. This is a repeating cycle of actions that players never get tired of doing. Here's how it works. Step 1. The player does something. For example, they destroy an enemy in a combat game. Step 2. The player earns a reward. For example, they gain experience points and new gear. Step 3. The player uses that reward to get stronger. For example, they upgrade their character. Step 4. The cycle repeats. The player faces tougher enemies. If your game loop is fun and rewarding, players will keep playing. The power of progression and rewards. Players need to feel like they are getting stronger, unlocking new things, and achieving goals. This is called progression, and it is key to player retention. There are three main types of progression. First, level-based progression. Players gain experience points and level up, unlocking new abilities, weapons, or areas. For example, in a pet collecting game, players unlock better pets as they collect more coins. Second, item-based progression. Players collect power-ups, weapons, or rare items that make them stronger. For example, in a combat game, you unlock new abilities as you level up. Third, unlockable content progression. Players get access to new areas, game modes, or special skills. For example, in a role-playing game, you unlock new pets and customization options. The key to progression is making sure players always have something to look forward to. Reward systems that keep players hooked. Ever wonder why games give you free stuff when you log in? That is because rewards keep players engaged. Here are some must-have reward systems for your game. First, daily login rewards. Give small rewards for logging in every day, such as coins, experience points, or special items. Second, streak bonuses. Give bigger rewards if players log in multiple days in a row. Third, mystery boxes and loot chests. Players love randomized rewards because it triggers excitement. Fourth, limited time events. Give exclusive rewards for participating in seasonal events. Fifth, achievements and badges. Give players goals to complete for extra rewards. Sixth, leaderboards and ranks. Let players compete for the top spot. This works great in player versus player games. The secret is making sure rewards are valuable but not game-breaking. What we can learn from top Roblox games. Let us look at some real examples of how popular games keep players engaged. First, Tower Defense Simulator. Why does it work? Players grind to unlock stronger towers and team up for better strategies. Its hook model uses random drops, leveling up, and working with friends to create high engagement. Second, Brookhaven Roleplay. Why does it work? Players create their own stories, keeping the experience fresh every time. Its hook model uses social interaction and new content updates to keep players coming back. Third, Pet Simulator. Why does it work? Random pet hatches create excitement and a fear of missing out. Its hook model uses mystery box rewards, daily login bonuses, and exclusive pets to create addictive gameplay. What do all these games have in common? They use rewards, progression, and core game loops to keep players engaged for months. Actionable tips: how to keep players coming back. Here are 5 tips to make sure players return to your game. First, make your game loop fun and rewarding. Players should always feel one step away from an achievement. Second, use daily rewards and limited time events. Give small rewards for logging in and bigger rewards for streaks. Third, make progression meaningful. Players should feel stronger as they level up. Fourth, create social features. Let players team up, trade, or compete with friends. Fifth, introduce new content regularly. Even simple updates keep players excited to return. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. Retention is the key to a successful game. A great game loop keeps players engaged for hours. Players need constant progression and rewards to stay hooked. Social interaction makes games more engaging and replayable. Regular updates keep games fresh and prevent boredom. Now here are 3 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, look at your favorite Roblox game. What keeps you coming back? Second, design a core game loop for your own game. Third, plan at least 3 types of rewards to keep players engaged. What's next? Now that we know how to keep players engaged, it is time to turn that engagement into revenue. In the next chapter, we will cover the best ways to monetize your game without annoying players. We will discuss the difference between freemium and paid access models. We will also explore how to sell game passes, cosmetics, and virtual currency effectively. Chapter 4, Monetization, How to Make Money from Your Game, Turning Your Passion into Profit. Why should you monetize your game? Imagine spending months creating a game. You design levels, code mechanics, and test everything, only to see 0 earnings from it. That sounds frustrating, right? If you want to turn game development into a career, you need to learn monetization. That means figuring out how to make money from your game while still keeping it fun and fair for players. In this chapter, we will cover 4 important topics. First, the best ways to monetize your Roblox or mobile game. Second, how to make money without making players angry. Third, the difference between freemium and paid access models. Fourth, best practices for game passes, in-game currency, and ads. Ready to build a game that makes money? Let's dive in. Understanding freemium versus paid access. Before choosing how to monetize your game, you need to decide if your game will be free to play, also called freemium, or paid access. Freemium or free to play. First, players can download and play for free. Second, monetization happens through game passes, in-game currency, skins, and ads. Third, more players equals more revenue potential. Fourth, this is used by most top-earning games on Roblox and mobile. An example is the game Adopt Me. It is free to play but makes money through pets, game passes, and cosmetics. Paid access or upfront payment. First, players must pay to enter the game. Second, this generates money immediately but limits the number of players. Third, it works best for premium experiences or niche audiences. Fourth, it is harder to scale compared to freemium. An example is the game Bloxburg, which costs 25 Robux to enter. This means only paying users can play. Which is the best choice for most developers? Freemium. It attracts more players and can earn more money over time. The best ways to monetize your game. There are 5 main ways to make money from a game. First, game passes and VIP perks. Second, in-game currency and microtransactions. Third, cosmetic items and skins. Fourth, ads and sponsorships. Fifth, premium subscriptions and memberships. Let's break them down one by one. Game passes and VIP perks. A game pass is a one-time purchase that gives players special abilities, items, or access to exclusive areas. What can you sell? First, special abilities such as double jump, super speed, or night vision. Second, exclusive pets, weapons, or vehicles. Third, access to VIP areas such as private rooms or better rewards. Fourth, auto-collect features that remove grinding and give instant rewards. Fifth, extra storage or inventory space. An example is Tower Defense Simulator. VIP players get exclusive towers and experience point boosts. Best practice. Offer both cheap and expensive passes, so every type of player can buy something. In-game currency and microtransactions. Instead of selling items directly, many games sell in-game currency such as gold, gems, or coins. Players buy currency with Robux or real money, then use it to get items in the game. Why does it work? First, players spend more when using virtual currency instead of real money. Second, it allows dynamic pricing so you can adjust in-game prices anytime. Third, it works well with bundles and special offers. An example is Pet Simulator X. It sells gems, which are used to buy eggs, pets, and upgrades. Best practice. Give free currency at the start to show players how valuable it is. Then, offer limited time discounts on premium currency to encourage purchases. Cosmetic items and skins. Players love to customize their characters, so selling skins, outfits, animations, and emotes can be a great revenue source. What can you sell? First, exclusive outfits and accessories. Second, special effects and particle animations. Third, weapon and vehicle skins. Fourth, unique emotes and victory dances. An example is Bed Wars. It sells cool sword skins and lobby effects. Best practice. Use seasonal updates such as Halloween, Christmas, and summer to introduce limited time cosmetics that players will rush to buy. Ads and sponsorships. If your game gets a lot of players, you can make money from ads and sponsorships. Types of ads. First, Roblox developer ads. Roblox pays you based on ad engagement. Second, in-game ads. Show small banners or billboards in your game. Third, sponsorships. Partner with brands to feature their content. An example is some Roblox games that add sponsored billboards showcasing other games or products. Best practice, keep ads non-intrusive. Players hate pop-ups that interrupt gameplay. Premium subscriptions and memberships. A subscription gives players a reason to keep paying every month. What can you offer? First, monthly VIP rewards, such as bonus experience points or free in-game currency. Second, exclusive events and areas. Third, early access to new features. An example is Roblox Premium. It gives users a monthly Robux allowance and special benefits in supported games. Best practice. Make sure subscription perks feel valuable, but do not make free players feel left out. Balancing fun and monetization. Nobody likes pay-to-win games. The goal is to make money without ruining the fun. What not to do. First, do not force players to pay to progress. Do not block levels behind a paywall. Second, avoid making free players feel weak. They should still have fun. Third, never make it impossible to earn premium items. Some grinding is okay. What to do? First, give free players a chance to earn premium currency. Slowly, but fairly. Second, offer optional purchases that enhance the experience. Third, use fear of missing out, also called FOMO. Limited time deals encourage spending. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. Monetization is key to turning your game into a business. Freemium, also called free-to-play, is the best model for most developers. Gamepasses, in-game currency, and cosmetics are top earners. Balance your game. Players should want to buy, not feel forced to buy. Limited time offers and seasonal content increase revenue. Now here are 3 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, choose how you want to monetize your game. Will you use Gamepasses, currency, skins, or other options? Second, plan at least 3 monetization strategies that fit your game. Third, test different prices and track what sells best. What's next? Now that you know how to make money, the next step is getting more players into your game. In the next chapter, we will cover how to get your game discovered on Roblox and mobile. We will discuss using social media and YouTube to boost your game. We will also explore the power of community and word-of-mouth marketing. Chapter 5: How to market your game and get more players. Getting your game discovered and played by thousands. Why marketing your game matters. You have built an awesome game. The mechanics are fun, the monetization is set up, and you are ready to start earning. But there is one big problem. Nobody knows your game exists. That is where marketing comes in. No matter how good your game is, if people do not find it, they will not play it. This chapter is all about how to get more players for your Roblox or mobile game. You will learn 4 important things. First, how to make your game stand out on the Roblox platform. Second, how to use YouTube, TikTok, and Discord to grow your audience. Third, how to get your game trending with social proof and influencers. Fourth, how to turn players into superfans who invite their friends. Let's dive in. Understanding discovery on Roblox and mobile stores. Every game needs a source of players. That means you need to understand the algorithm behind platforms like Roblox and mobile app stores. On Roblox, the popular, up-and-coming, and sponsored sections decide if your game gets noticed. On mobile app stores like iOS and Android, ranking high in top charts and featured games can get you thousands of players. The problem is that you are competing with thousands of other games. The solution is to make sure your game is highly engaging. More playtime equals a better ranking. Your game should be well rated. More likes equal more visibility. Your game should be shared by players. More social engagement equals better discoverability. Now let's look at step-by-step marketing tactics to make your game go viral. Step 1. Optimize your game for discovery. On Roblox, getting your game noticed. Roblox uses an algorithm to decide which games get promoted. To rank high, your game needs 3 things. First, high retention. Players must stay for at least 5 to 10 minutes per session. Second, high engagement. Players should return multiple times a week. Third, positive ratings. Aim for an 85% or higher like to dislike ratio. How can you improve these numbers? Polish your thumbnails and icons. Your game must look professional and clickable. Use a catchy game title. Instead of Battle Game, try Ultimate Tank Showdown. Get early likes and favorites. Ask friends and small communities to support your game. An example is Bed Wars. It grew fast because it had a great icon, a clear title, and a highly engaging core loop. On mobile, ranking in the app stores. To get featured on the App Store or Google Play, your game needs 3 things. First, a high number of downloads in a short time. Second, good user retention, meaning people keep playing it daily. Third, a great icon, screenshots, and an exciting description. Best practices for App Store optimization include writing a description that sells the game's excitement. Use high-quality game screenshots and an eye-catching icon. Get early reviews by offering testers free content. An example is Among Us. It got famous because YouTubers played it, but also because it had a clear, fun premise that was easy to explain in the store description. Step 2. Use social media to get more players. YouTube and TikTok, the most powerful growth tools. If you are not using YouTube or TikTok, you are missing out on millions of potential players. Why do YouTube and TikTok work so well? First, people love watching gameplay highlights and funny moments. Second, viewers trust gameplay videos more than ads. Third, Roblox and mobile games are huge on both platforms. How can you use these platforms for your game? Post gameplay clips showing off cool mechanics or secrets. Encourage players to make their own YouTube videos about your game. Run a contest. For example, best trick shot in my game gets 1,000 Robux. An example is Brookhaven RP. It blew up on TikTok because players shared funny moments and roleplay stories. Discord. Build a community around your game. A Discord server gives your most loyal players a place to chat, share game strategies, and stay updated. How can you grow your Discord? First, invite players inside your game by adding a Join Our Discord button. Second, give rewards to active members, such as special in-game items for Discord members. Third, post sneak peeks and updates to keep people excited. An example is Big Games, the creators of Pet Simulator X. They have hundreds of thousands of members in their Discord, keeping hype alive. Step 3. Get your game trending. Influencers and streamers. The shortcut to virality. A single YouTuber or TikToker can get thousands of new players into your game overnight. How can you get influencers to play your game? Find small YouTubers with 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers who cover Roblox or mobile games. Message them and offer free game content for a review. Create an influencer badge inside your game to make them feel special. An example is Shindo Life. It exploded because Roblox YouTubers kept making guides and gameplay videos. Events and limited time challenges. Fear of missing out equals more players. Players love special events, especially if they have limited time rewards. How can you run a viral event? Use seasonal events, such as Halloween skins or Christmas-themed levels. Create leaderboard challenges, such as the top 10 players get an exclusive pet. Add time-limited game modes, like a one-week-only secret boss fight. An example is Pet Simulator X. It constantly adds limited-time eggs and pets, which keeps players coming back. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, your game needs marketing to get discovered. Do not rely on luck. Second, Roblox's algorithm rewards engagement, playtime, and likes. Optimize for them. Third, YouTube, TikTok, and Discord are the most powerful tools for game growth. Fourth, influencers and limited time events create hype and bring in new players fast. Now here are 5 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, improve your game's title, thumbnail, and description for more clicks. Second, set up a YouTube or TikTok channel and post short clips of your game. Third, find small YouTubers to test and review your game. Fourth, create a Discord server to engage your player base. Fifth, plan a limited time event to drive excitement. What's next? Getting players is just the first step. The next challenge is keeping them playing. In the next chapter, we will cover how to make your game addictive in a good way. We will discuss the psychology behind player retention. We will also explore how top games keep people playing for months or years. Chapter 6. Keeping players hooked and retaining your audience. How to make your game so engaging that players keep coming back. Why retention is more important than getting new players. Imagine this. You spend weeks marketing your game and suddenly thousands of players join. But after one day, most of them never log in again. This is a common problem for new game developers. Getting players is hard, but keeping them is even harder. Retention is the percentage of players who keep coming back to your game over time. For example, day 1 retention is the percentage of players who return the next day. Day 7 retention is the percentage of players who return a week later. Day 30 retention is the percentage of players still playing after a month. High retention means more monetization opportunities and better ranking in discovery algorithms. This chapter will teach you 4 things. First, how to make your game engaging so that players stay. Second, how to create habits that keep players returning. Third, how to design daily rewards, missions, and events to boost retention. Fourth, How to bring back players who have stopped playing. The psychology of player retention. The best games use psychology to make players want to come back. Here's how. The hook model. How to build player habits. Great games hook players by creating a loop of four things: trigger, action, reward, and investment. For example, in Adopt Me, the trigger is a daily login bonus notification. The action is the player logs in to claim free rewards. The reward is a cool new pet or cash for their house. The investment is the time they spend decorating their house, making them want to return tomorrow. More investment means more commitment to your game. Fear of missing out limited time rewards and events. Players hate missing out on cool stuff. That is why limited time rewards work so well. Here is how to use fear of missing out in your game. First, use daily login streaks. Keep rewards growing the longer they log in. Second, create limited time events with exclusive skins, pets, or weapons for a short time. Third, use leaderboard resets, where players compete every week for rewards. For example, in Pet Simulator X, weekly updates and limited time eggs keep players engaged. Social proof. Players stay if their friends play too. If a game feels empty, players will leave. If it is full of active players, they will stay longer. Here is how to make your game feel more alive. First, encourage friend invites by giving rewards for bringing in friends. Second, add public leaderboards to create competition. Third, offer group perks, such as special items for players in your game's Roblox group. For example, Tower Defense Simulator lets you team up with friends, making it more fun and social. 5 proven ways to boost retention in your game. First, add daily login rewards. Players will log in more often if they get something free every day. Here are the best practices. Use reward streaks, where the longer they log in, the better the rewards. Offer exclusive login bonuses, such as special skins, pets, or boosts they can only get by playing daily. Include a catch-up mechanic that lets players buy back missed rewards with in-game currency. For example, in Murder Mystery 2, players receive daily coins that help them unlock weapons. Second, design smart progression and leveling systems. Players need a goal to keep playing. If they feel stuck, they will quit. Here is how to fix this. First, make sure the difficulty increases smoothly. The game should get harder, but not too fast. Second, add unlockable content such as new weapons, pets, areas, or skills as they level up. Third, use temporary power-ups so players feel stronger over time, not weaker. For example, in Blox Fruits, players stay engaged by unlocking new abilities and transformations as they progress. Third, use quests and missions to give players direction. Without clear goals, players get bored and leave. Here is how to use quests in your game. First, add daily and weekly quests with short tasks that give rewards. Second, create an achievement system where players unlock badges for hitting milestones. Third, add story-based missions that make the game feel like an adventure. For example, in Bee Swarm Simulator, quests from non-player characters keep players engaged for months. Fourth, add special events to keep players excited. No one wants to play the same game forever. Events keep things fresh and exciting. Here are some great event ideas. First, seasonal events, such as Halloween, Christmas, or summer-themed updates. Second, limited time game modes, such as special boss fights or mini-games. Third, collaborations with other games, where crossover events bring in new players. For example, Arsenal hosts seasonal events and new game modes to keep players returning. Fifth, reward players for returning after a break. Some players will quit for weeks or months, but that does not mean they are gone forever. Here is how to bring back lost players. First, offer comeback rewards, such as a huge bonus if they return after a break. Second, release big game updates, such as new maps, items, or mechanics to explore. Third, use push notifications or emails to remind them about new features. For example, Jailbreak releases massive updates that make old players return. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, retention is the most important metric for game success. Second, games that hook players with rewards, social proof, and fear of missing out keep them playing longer. Third, daily login rewards, quests, and events are key to boosting retention. Fourth, if a player quits, use comeback rewards and big updates to bring them back. Now here are 5 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, add a daily login reward system. Second, design weekly quests and achievements. Third, plan a limited time event for your game. Fourth, create a leaderboard or social rewards to keep players engaged. Fifth, set up a comeback bonus for returning players. What's next? Now that you know how to keep players engaged, it is time to make money without scaring them away. In the next chapter, we will cover 3 things. First, the best ways to monetize your game without making it pay to win. Second, how top games make money without annoying players. Third, the psychology behind in-game purchases and premium content. Chapter 7, Monetization without pay to win. How to make money in your game without annoying players. Why monetization matters. You have built an awesome game. Players love it. They keep coming back. But now there is a problem. How do you make money without ruining the fun? Many young developers either do not monetize at all and never earn anything, or go too hard on pay to win and drive players away. The best games make money while keeping the experience fun. What is pay to win and why players hate it? Pay to win is when players who spend money gain an unfair advantage over those who do not. Here is why it is bad. First, unfair gameplay. Rich players dominate and free players quit. Second, it kills competition. No one wants to fight against wallet warriors. Third, it ruins retention. Free players leave and even paying players get bored. For example, imagine a player grinds for weeks to unlock a powerful sword. Then, a new player buys an even better sword instantly. That does not feel fair. The solution is to monetize without pay to win. The 5 best ways to monetize your game without pay to win. These methods make money while keeping everyone happy. First, cosmetic items like skins, pets, and effects. Players love customizing their characters. Here are some things you can sell. First, skins, outfits, hats, animations, hair, and armor. Second, pets and companions, cute pets that follow players around. Third, particle effects, fire trails, glow auras, and sparkles. For example, in Tower Defense Simulator, players buy skins for their towers. In Arsenal, players spend millions of Robux on rare gun skins. The key rule is that cosmetics should never affect gameplay. They should only look cool. Second, Gamepasses and premium features. Gamepasses let players pay once for special perks. Here are some ideas. First, a VIP pass that gives small convenience perks but nothing unfair. Second, a double experience boost that helps players level up faster but does not make them instantly powerful. Third, exclusive areas like a VIP room with fun, non-essential content. For example, in Blox Fruits, a mastery game pass speeds up leveling. In Jailbreak, a VIP pass gives bonus cash, skins, and a private area. The key rule is that VIP perks should enhance gameplay, not break it. Third, limited time items and seasonal events. Fear of missing out increases sales. Here is how to use it. First, sell limited time skins that are only available for a short time. Second, create holiday events with exclusive Christmas, Halloween, or summer items. Third, use a battle pass system where players unlock rewards as they play. For example, in Pet Simulator X, seasonal pets and limited time eggs drive huge sales. In Adopt Me, Halloween updates make players spend money to get exclusive pets. The key rule is to make these items desirable but not required. Fourth, convenience boosts without breaking the game. Some players do not have time to grind and will happily pay for shortcuts. Here are some examples. First, double coins or experience boosts that speed up progress, but do not make a player overpowered. Second, faster travel, such as teleportation passes or faster vehicles. Third, skip wait timers, allowing players to upgrade instantly instead of waiting. For example, in Bee Swarm Simulator, boosts help farming, but do not replace skill. In Blox Fruits, a race awakening boost speeds up grinding, but does not make players invincible. The key rule is to let players pay for time savings, not power. Fifth, in-game currency and microtransactions. Robux sales are the main revenue source for many games. Here are the best practices. First, use virtual currency. Players buy coins, gems, or tokens to spend in-game. Second, offer fair pricing. Let free players earn currency, but allow spending for convenience. Third, give bonus rewards. Offer extra currency for larger purchases. For example, in Murder Mystery 2, players buy coins to unlock knives and skins. In Tower Defense Simulator, gems speed up progress but are not required. The key rule is to always let free players earn currency at a slower rate. What not to do. Here are some monetization mistakes that can kill your game. First, making everything cost money. Always have free ways to get items. Second, selling power-ups that ruin competition. No pay-to-win items. Third, forcing purchases to progress. Let free players reach the endgame too. Fourth, bombarding players with ads and pop-ups. Annoying players makes them quit. Fifth, overpricing everything. Make sure purchases feel fair and rewarding. For example, a pay-to-win game that sells Super God Mode for $50 is a bad idea. A game that forces you to buy coins just to finish levels is also a bad idea. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, you can make money without ruining the game experience. Second, players happily pay for cosmetics, convenience, and exclusives, but not unfair advantages. Third, limited time offers, events, and battle passes keep sales high. Fourth, avoid aggressive monetization that pushes players away. Now here are 4 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, create at least 3 cosmetic items for your game. Second, add a Game Pass or VIP feature that enhances but does not break gameplay. Third, plan a seasonal event with exclusive items. Fourth, balance in-game currency earnings for both free and paying players. What's next? Now that you are making money the right way, it is time to track your game's performance. In the next chapter, we will cover 3 things. First, how to track daily active users, retention, and player engagement. Second, how to spot problems using analytics and player data. Third, the secret to improving your game after launch. Chapter 8. Analyzing your game's success. How to track, understand, and improve your game's performance. Why game analytics matter. You have built a fun game, you have added monetization that is not annoying. But how do you know if your game is actually doing well? Many young developers just guess what is working and what is not. Smart developers use data to improve their game. Game analytics help you track four important things. First, how many players keep coming back? Second, are players spending money? Third, where are players quitting the game? Fourth, how can you improve the player experience? For example, if 90% of players quit after 5 minutes, something is wrong. Analytics help you fix it. The four key metrics you must track. These four metrics tell you almost everything about your game's success. First, daily active users or DAU. How many people play your game every day? This matters because a game with high DAU means players love it. A game with low DAU is either boring or too hard to find. For example, a game with 10,000 daily players is doing well. A game with 100 daily players might need better marketing. How can you improve DAU? First, update your game frequently. New content brings more logins. Second, use events and challenges to keep players returning. Third, improve discoverability. Use social media and YouTube to get more players. Second, retention rate. How many players return after their first session? If players do not come back, your game is not fun enough. Good games keep at least 30 to 40% of players after day one. For example, Blox Fruits keeps players coming back for months. A game with 5% retention needs major fixes. How can you improve retention? First, make the first 5 minutes amazing. Hook players fast. Second, give daily rewards so players log in for free items. Third, add social features. Friends bring each other back. Third, conversion rate. What percentage of players buy something in your game? This matters because if nobody buys anything, you are leaving money on the table. Even a small increase in conversion can double revenue. For example, a game with 1% conversion is average. A game with 3 to 5% conversion is doing great. How can you improve conversion? First, use limited time deals. Fear of missing out makes players buy. Second, make sure buying feels fair. No pay to win. Third, showcase your best-selling items. Highlight them in the shop. Fourth, average revenue per user or ARPU. How much money does the average player bring in? This matters because ARPU shows how profitable your game is. If ARPU is too low, your game might never make enough money. For example, an ARPU of 5 cents per player is too low. An ARPU of $1.50 per player means your monetization is working well. How can you improve ARPU? First, offer more cosmetic and VIP items. Second, use progression-based monetization. Sell boosts and items as players level up. Third, encourage repeat purchases. Subscription models or battle passes work well. How to track your game's metrics. First, Roblox built-in analytics. Use the developer console to track active players, purchases, and errors. Check your game's dashboard to see DAU, retention, and revenue. Monitor player behavior to find where people quit the most. For example, if you see a big drop in players at level 5, that level might be too hard. Second, advanced analytics with external tools. If you want deeper insights, you can use these tools. First, Google Analytics to track user behavior with custom events. Second, Data Store in Roblox to store player data and analyze trends. Third, Discord bots to collect feedback from your players directly. For example, track how many times a shop button is clicked but no purchases happen. If 10,000 people click the shop but only 10 buy something, there is a problem. The 3-step process to improve your game using analytics. Step 1. Identify problems. Look at where players quit. Check what is selling and what is not. See how engaged players are. For example, if players leave after level 3, Maybe that level is too boring or too hard. Step 2. Test and experiment. Try different versions of your game and compare results. Test different prices and see what sells best. Change UI elements to make shops easier to use. For example, you lower the price of an item from 500 Robux to 400. If more players buy it, your revenue might increase overall. Step 3. Update and optimize. Fix bad levels or hard sections. Improve popular features to keep engagement high. Introduce new monetization strategies but never pay to win. For example, if your analytics show players love pets, add more pet skins and accessories. Real-world example, how Blox Fruits uses analytics. They track what weapons and fruit powers players like most. They see how many quests players complete per day. They use limited time items and experience boosts to drive sales. The result? They are one of the highest earning Roblox games of all time. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, use data, not guesses, to improve your game. Second, track DAU, retention, conversion, and ARPU to measure success. Third, find problems, test changes, and update your game regularly. Fourth, successful games like Blox Fruits use analytics to stay on top. Now here are 4 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, open Roblox developer stats and check your game's DAU and retention. Second, track where most players quit. Is there a problem? Third, look at your game's most popular items. Can you improve sales? Fourth, start using Google Sheets to track trends in your game. What's next? Now that you are tracking your game's success, let's bring in more players. In the next chapter, we will cover 3 things. First, how to get more players using TikTok, YouTube, and social media. Second, secrets to boosting your game's visibility in Roblox search. Third, how top games go viral and stay popular for years. Chapter 9, Marketing and Growing Your Game. How to get more players and keep them coming back. Why marketing matters in game development. You made a great game. It is fun, well designed, and even has monetization built in. But nobody is playing it. It is stuck at 50 daily players. Your friends love it, but no one else knows about it. Here's the truth. Even the best games fail if nobody finds them. The difference between a popular game and a dead game is marketing. For example, Blox Fruits did not become a hit overnight. It used YouTube, TikTok, and community engagement to grow. Even legendary mobile games like Clash Royale and Among Us needed social media and influencers to take off. The 3 ways players discover new games. Every successful game on Roblox or mobile gets discovered through one of 3 ways. First, Roblox algorithm and search. Players find your game by searching or seeing it on trending lists. Second, social media and YouTube. Players hear about your game from influencers, TikTok, or ads. Third, word of mouth and community. Players tell their friends or join a Discord community. To grow, you need to focus on all 3. Let's break them down step by step. Getting found in Roblox search and trending. Your goal is to make Roblox recommend your game to new players. How does Roblox decide what games to show? Games with more daily players rank higher. Games with higher retention get promoted. Keyword-based names and descriptions help in search results. How can you boost your game's ranking? First, choose a name with keywords players actually search for. Second, use an engaging icon and thumbnail to boost clicks. Third, encourage favorites, likes, and Gamepasses to increase ranking. For example, a bad game name is Cool Obby Fun 2024. This is too generic. No one searches this. A good game name is Impossible Parkour, Lava Tower Escape. This is more searchable. Going viral on TikTok, YouTube, and social media. Your goal is to get influencers and social media users to talk about your game. Why is social media powerful? Blox Fruits, Pet Simulator X, and Doors exploded because of YouTube and TikTok. Small developers can go viral without spending money. How can you promote your game for free? First, post short, exciting clips on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Second, message small YouTubers and streamers to ask them to play your game. Third, run a TikTok or YouTube challenge. For example, the fastest player to beat this obby wins a prize. Fourth, create a funny or weird moment in your game that people will want to share. For example, do not post a boring tutorial about your game. Instead, post a crazy funny moment like when the final boss gets stuck and starts breakdancing. Using community and word of mouth to get more players. Your goal is to build a fan base that loves your game. Why does community matter? If players feel part of something, they will keep coming back. Discord, Twitter, and Roblox groups help turn casual players into superfans. How can you build a strong community? First, make a Discord server with ranks, game news, and giveaways. Second, add leaderboards and competitions to make players return. Third, use limited time events so players feel the fear of missing out. For example, Tower Defense Simulator keeps players coming back with weekly updates and community events. The biggest mistakes that kill game growth. First, making your game hard to share. If players cannot record clips easily, they will not share. Fix this by adding a simple screenshot mode button in your user interface. Second, ignoring your game's thumbnail and icon. If your thumbnail looks bad, no one will click on it. Fix this by looking at Blox Fruits, Pet Simulator X, and Doors, and study their thumbnails. Third, not encouraging players to invite friends. If your game is not better with friends, it will not spread. Fix this by adding friend bonuses. For example, play with a friend and get 100 bonus coins. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, use Roblox search engine optimization. A good game name, icon, and description improve search rankings. Second, use social media and YouTube. Go viral with short, fun video clips. Third, use community and word of mouth. Use Discord, groups, and events to keep players engaged. Fourth, avoid growth-killing mistakes. Make your game easy to share and attractive to new players. Now here are 4 action steps for you to apply what you have learned. First, check your game's title and description. Are they optimized for search? Second, post a short, funny video clip of your game on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Third, reach out to small YouTubers and streamers and offer them an exclusive Gamepass. Fourth, start a Discord server and announce a limited time event in your game. What's next? Now that you have more players, let's turn your game into a real business. In the next chapter, we will cover 3 things. First, how to turn a fun game into a profitable business. Second, understanding game monetization beyond just Roblox Developer Exchange. Third, when to hire help and expand your development team. Chapter 10, the business of game development. How to turn your game into a profitable business. From hobby to business, the mindset shift. You have built your game. You have started getting players. Now what? Turning your game into a business means thinking beyond just making a fun game. You need a strategy for monetization, branding, and scaling. If you want to do this full time, you must treat it like a business. For example, games like Pet Simulator X and Blox Fruits started as small projects, but their developers treated them like a business, leading to millions in revenue. Here's a question for you. Do you want to make games for fun, or do you want to make a career out of it? Understanding revenue streams in Roblox and mobile games. Freemium games make money in 3 main ways. First, in-app purchases. This is the most profitable model. This means selling game passes, consumables, boosts, or cosmetics. This is where the biggest games make millions. It works best for Roblox, mobile games, and live service games. For example, Pet Simulator X sells exclusive pets and eggs. Blox Fruits offers 2 times experience boosts and special weapons. Clash of Clans sells gems for speeding up progress. Here is your action step. Brainstorm 3 items or perks players would pay for in your game. Test different price points and bundles to see what sells best. The second way to make money is through premium access, which includes paid games and subscriptions. This means charging a one-time fee, like 100 Robux, or offering a monthly subscription. This works best if your game offers exclusive premium content, provides VIP-only perks, or is high quality and unique. For example, Bloxburg charges 25 Robux upfront. Pet Simulator X has a VIP membership that costs monthly Robux. Here is your action step. Ask yourself if your game would work better as a premium experience. Consider adding VIP-only features for subscribers. The third way to make money is through advertising and sponsorships. This means earning from ads inside your game or partnering with brands. There are 3 ways to do this. First, Roblox sponsored ads, where you pay to promote your game. Second, game collaborations, where you work with brands or influencers. Third, in-game ads, where you show non-intrusive ads in your game. For example, Nike and Gucci have done collaborations in Roblox. Adopt Me has done sponsored partnerships. Here is your action step. Look at how other games use sponsorships and ads. Experiment with Roblox's sponsored ads to promote your game. Growing revenue. How to make more money without being pay to win. Players hate pay to win games, but they will pay for convenience, such as skipping wait times. They will pay for cosmetics, such as skins, emotes, and effects. They will also pay for limited time deals because they fear missing out. For example, Tower Defense Simulator sells skins and boosters without ruining balance. Clash Royale lets players buy cool emotes instead of just power-ups. Balance is key. If free players can still enjoy the game, they will stick around longer, and some will eventually pay. Here's your action step. Make a list of 3 things your game could sell that are not pay to win. Add limited time events or exclusives to boost revenue. Scaling up, hiring a team, and expanding. Once your game is making consistent money, you may need help. Here are signs you need a team. First, you are spending too much time on coding instead of new features. Second, your game is getting big and needs more frequent updates. Third, you want better user interface, music, animations, or scripting. For example, the creator of Jailbreak hired a small team to grow faster. Even Pet Simulator X started with just 1 person, then expanded. Who should you hire first? If you are mainly a builder or designer, hire a scripter. If your game's menus and buttons need improvement, hire a user interface designer. If you want to grow faster, hire a marketing manager. Here is your action step. If your game is making consistent revenue, consider hiring part-time help. Start by outsourcing smaller tasks like user interface, icons, or effects. Mistakes that kill game businesses. First, not tracking your revenue and expenses. If you do not track how much you make versus how much you spend, you might lose money. Fix this by using Google Sheets or a finance tracker to keep track. Second, ignoring customer feedback. If players complain about monetization, listen to them. Fix this by using Discord, Twitter, or community polls to gather feedback. Third, not updating the game regularly. If your game stays the same for months, players leave. Fix this by planning monthly updates to keep the game fresh. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, monetization is more than just Roblox Developer Exchange. Learn how in-app purchases, subscriptions, and ads work. Second, Make money without being paid to win. Sell convenience, cosmetics, and exclusives instead. Third, hire a team when ready. As your game grows, consider getting help. Fourth, avoid business mistakes. Track your revenue, listen to players, and keep updating your game. Here are your action steps. First, decide which monetization method fits your game best. Second, experiment with new game passes, VIP perks, or ad sponsorships. Third, if your game is making consistent revenue, consider hiring help for updates. What's next? You are making money, but how do you maximize revenue and keep players engaged long term? In the next chapter, we will cover three things. First, how to track player retention and revenue. Second, using analytics to improve monetization. Third, fixing problems before they kill your game. Chapter 11, post-launch analytics and optimization. How to keep players engaged and maximize revenue. Why post-launch analytics matter. You have launched your game, players are joining, maybe you are even making money, but are players staying? Are they having fun? Are they spending money? Where are they quitting? Post-launch analytics help you answer these questions. The best games do not just launch and hope for the best. They analyze data, find problems, and optimize for success. The three most important analytics for any game. If you want to grow your game, these three key metrics are essential. First, retention rate. Are players sticking around? Retention tells you how many players return to play after their first session. Day 1. Retention measures players who return the next day. A good goal is 30 to 40%. Day 7 retention measures players who return a week later. A good goal is 10 to 20%. Day 30 retention measures players who return after a month. A good goal is 5 to 10%. If retention is low, here is why. Players do not understand what to do next. The game is too hard, too boring, or too confusing. There is no reason to come back, such as daily rewards, progression, or social features. Here is your action step. Add daily login rewards to keep players returning. Make the first 10 minutes of gameplay simple and rewarding. Show a clear goal or reason to come back. For example, unlocking a rare pet in 3 days. Second, monetization rate. Are players spending? Monetization metrics show how much money your game is making. Conversion rate tells you what percentage of players buy something. A good goal is 2 to 5%. Average revenue per paying user, or ARPPU, tells you how much each paying user spends. Lifetime value, or LTV, measures how much one player spends over their entire time in your game. If players are not spending, here is why. There are no valuable items to buy. Prices are too high or too low. There is no urgency. Players do not feel they need to buy now. Here is your action step. Test limited time offers to encourage spending. Sell cool cosmetics and VIP perks, not just pay to win boosts. Offer starter packs with exclusive discounts for new players. Third, engagement rate. Are players playing often? Engagement tells you how much time players spend in your game. Sessions per day measure how often players log in. A good goal is 3 to 6 times per day. Session length measures how long players stay. A good goal is 5 to 15 minutes per session. Total playtime per day measures the total time spent in your game. A good goal is 30 to 90 minutes per day. If engagement is low, here is why. The game loop is repetitive or boring. There is no challenge or goal. There is no reason to play daily, such as quests, leaderboards, or progression. Here is your action step. Add daily missions or challenges. Introduce leaderboards to encourage competition. Release regular updates to keep things fresh. How to use analytics to improve your game. Step 1. Identify where players quit. Use analytics tools like Google Analytics, Game Analytics, or Roblox's built-in stats to track where players drop off. If players quit in the tutorial, make it simpler and faster. If players leave after 10 minutes, add a clear next goal. If players quit at a hard level, consider adjusting difficulty. For example, if 50% of players quit at level 3, that level may be too hard. If players quit right after the tutorial, maybe it is too boring or unclear. Here is your action step. Check where your players quit and fix the issue. Step 2. A/B test. Different features. A/B testing means trying two versions of something to see which works better. You can test different button placements, such as moving the shop button to see if purchases increase. You can test different prices, such as whether players buy more at 199 Robux versus 249 Robux. You can test different rewards, such as whether daily rewards keep players engaged. For example, one Roblox developer changed their Gamepass price from 499 Robux to 399 Robux and saw 30% more sales. Another developer added a free daily chest and increased day 7 retention by 12%. Here is your action step. Run an A/B test on a small change and measure the results. Step 3. Track your whales. Whales are the small percentage of players who spend the most money. In most games, 5% of players generate 50% or more of revenue. Whales love exclusive items, VIP perks, and rare collectibles. Keep them happy with special rewards, discounts, and early access. For example, in Pet Simulator X, rare pets cost a lot of Robux, and whales love collecting them. In Clash of Clans, top players spend thousands upgrading bases. Here is your action step. Identify who your top spenders are and reward them. Common post-launch mistakes to avoid. First, not updating the game regularly. Players get bored fast. If you do not add new content, they will leave. Fix this by planning monthly updates with new events, items, and maps. Second, ignoring player feedback. Your community will tell you what is wrong if you listen. Fix this by running polls, surveys, or Discord question and answer sessions. Third, not tracking analytics. If you do not track retention, monetization, and engagement, you are guessing. Fix this by setting up analytics tools from the start. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, retention, monetization, and engagement are the three most important metrics. Second, use analytics to find problems and improve your game. Third, test different prices, rewards, and features to boost revenue. Fourth, keep your whale players happy because they drive most of your revenue. Here are your action steps. First, track where players quit and fix the problem. Second, run an A/B test to optimize a feature. Third, plan your next big update to keep players engaged. What's next? Now that you are tracking your game's success, let's take things to the next level. In the next chapter, we will cover three things. First, how to create a long-term roadmap for your game. Second, how to keep your player base excited with fresh content. Third, how to evolve your game into a franchise or expand into other platforms. Chapter 12, Marketing and Growing Your Player Base. How to get more players and keep them coming back. Why marketing matters. You have built a fun game. Players love it. But now you need more players. How do you get new players? How do you make sure they do not leave? How do you turn a small game into a big success? Marketing is the answer. Even the best games will not grow unless people know about them. So let's break down how to get more players without wasting time or money. The three best ways to get more players. First, Roblox discovery and algorithm boosting. Roblox has its own game discovery system. To get featured or recommended, you need a high player retention rate, which means keeping players in the game. A high engagement score, meaning lots of playtime per player. A low bounce rate, which means new players do not quit immediately. How do you boost your Roblox discovery score? Encourage players to return daily with login streaks and daily rewards. Encourage social play by making the game more fun with friends. Add in-game events like seasonal events and leaderboards. For example, Pet Simulator X added daily chests and streaks, boosting retention and keeping players hooked. Blox Fruits uses frequent updates and limited time events to stay on the trending list. Here's your action step. Add a daily login reward or special event to keep players coming back. Second, social media and influencers. Players discover games through YouTube, TikTok, and Discord. If your game is not on social media, you are missing out on free players. YouTube is great because Roblox game developers and influencers love reviewing new games. TikTok is great because short viral clips get millions of views. Discord is great because a community keeps players engaged and updated. How do you use social media for growth? Post funny or exciting clips of your game. Ask players to share their best moments using hashtags. Contact small influencers and ask them to review your game. For example, Doors went viral after players and YouTubers shared reactions to scary jump scares. Bed Wars keeps growing by announcing updates on Twitter and Discord. Here's your action step. Create a TikTok or YouTube Shorts video about your game. Reach out to a small Roblox YouTuber and ask if they will play your game. Third, paid ads and smart promotions. If you have Robux or money to spend, ads can grow your game fast. The best ways to advertise a Roblox game include Roblox sponsored ads, where your game appears on the homepage, TikTok and YouTube ads, where short 15-second game trailers get attention, limited time offers, where exclusive skins, items, or Gamepasses create urgency. How do you make ads work? Keep them short and exciting. Show the best part of your game in 5 to 10 seconds. Target the right audience. Kids and teens who play similar games will be more likely to click. Offer a special bonus for new players. For example, join now and get a free pet. For example, Adopt Me used Roblox ads when it launched, helping it become the biggest game ever. Tower Defense Simulator ran YouTube ads showing crazy battles, which increased downloads. Here is your action step. Create a Roblox sponsored ad with a cool image and short message. Test different ad types and track which ones work best. How to keep players. Coming back. Getting new players is just step 1. If they quit after 5 minutes, you have wasted your marketing. First, make your game social. People stay longer when they play with friends. Add a friend invite bonus, so players earn extra rewards for inviting friends. Create clans, teams, or guilds. Add chat commands and emojis for fun interactions. For example, Brookhaven has hangout spaces where friends chill and play together. Murder Mystery 2 uses leaderboards and teams to keep players competitive. Here's your action step. Add a Play with Friends feature to make it more social. Second, add time-limited content. If nothing changes, players get bored and leave. Add weekly challenges and seasonal events. Offer limited-time skins, pets, or items. Rotate new maps or modes so the game feels fresh. For example, Blox Fruits adds holiday events to keep things exciting. Tower Defense Simulator introduces new towers every month. Here is your action step. Plan a special in-game event for next month. Third, use notifications and reminders. Players forget to come back, so remind them. Use Discord pings and Twitter updates. Send push notifications on mobile. Show pop-up messages in-game, like event starts in 1 hour. For example, Roblox itself sends your friend is playing notifications. Many top games use in-game pop-ups for updates and offers. Here is your action step. Set up a Discord bot to announce game updates. Common marketing mistakes to avoid. First, spamming players with ads. Players hate pop-ups and forced ads, so use them carefully. Fix this by showing ads only at natural breaks, such as after a round and not mid-game. Second, ignoring feedback. If players complain about a bug or problem, fix it fast. Fix this by checking comments, Discord, and Twitter to see what players are saying. Third, not updating the game. Games without updates die quickly. Fix this by releasing new content every month. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, use Roblox's discovery system to get featured. Second, promote your game on YouTube, TikTok, and Discord. Third, run Roblox ads and offer special bonuses for new players. Fourth, keep players engaged with social features, events, and reminders. Here are your action steps. First, create a TikTok or YouTube clip of your game. Second, plan an in-game event for next month. Third, test a small Roblox ad campaign. What's next? Now that you have a marketing strategy, it is time to scale up. In the next chapter, we will cover 3 things. First, how to manage your player community. Second, how to handle negative feedback and keep players happy. Third, how to expand your game beyond Roblox and into the mobile market. Chapter 13, Advanced Monetization Strategies. How to maximize your game's revenue without making it pay to win. Why monetization matters. By now, you have learned how to make your game fun and attract more players. But how do you make real money from it? Freemium games are successful because they balance fun and revenue. Bad monetization makes players frustrated. This includes pay-to-win mechanics, overpriced Gamepasses, and annoying ads. Smart monetization makes money without ruining the experience. This includes offering valuable items that players actually want, keeping free players engaged while converting paying users, and using psychological strategies to increase sales without feeling greedy. In this chapter, we will break down the best monetization strategies that work in both Roblox and mobile games so you can start making serious money. The 3 core ways to make money in freemium games. First, Gamepasses and one-time purchases. Gamepasses let players pay once for permanent benefits. This method is best for high-value content, VIP perks, or special abilities. Examples of games that use this include Blox Fruits, Pet Simulator X, and Murder Mystery 2. What works best? Permanent VIP access with exclusive areas and extra rewards, better progression with faster XP and special abilities, cosmetic upgrades like skins, effects, and emotes. How should you price them? Cheap game passes between 50 and 250 Robux should target casual players. Premium game passes between 500 and 2,000 Robux should target hardcore players and whales. Examples include Pet Simulator X, which has a hoverboard game pass for permanent fast travel, and Murder Mystery 2, which sells exclusive knife skins for collectors. Your action step. Create at least 3 game passes. First, a cheap one for impulse buys between 50 and 150 Robux. Second, a mid-tier one for active players between 250 and 600 Robux. Third, a premium one for big spenders at 1,000 Robux or more. Second, in-game currency and microtransactions. This method is best for long-term monetization and repeat purchases. Examples of games that use this include Adopt Me, Tower Defense Simulator, and Anime Fighters. Successful games use 2 types of currency. Soft currency, which is earned in-game, includes coins, gems, and tokens. Hard currency, which is bought with Robux or real money, includes Robux-only gems, gold bars, and credits. Psychological tricks that increase sales include the following. First, showing a not enough currency pop-up when a player is short on coins and prompting them to buy more. Second, limited time sales such as 50% extra currency if you buy in the next 24 hours. Third, bundling, which offers discounts like get 10,000 coins plus 5 exclusive skins for 999 Robux. Examples include Adopt Me, which lets players buy bucks, a soft currency, and Robux-only pets, a hard currency. Tower Defense Simulator sells exclusive towers for gems, a hard currency. Your action step: add both soft and hard currency to your game. Test a not enough currency pop-up to encourage purchases. Third, subscriptions and VIP memberships. This method is best for passive income and building a loyal player base. Examples of games that use this include Blox Fruits, Shindo Life, and Royale High. Why do subscriptions work? They generate consistent income every month. They give players long-term value. They increase player retention, since members log in regularly to use their benefits. Best subscription ideas include the following: daily rewards where VIP members receive extra daily gifts, exclusive items that only VIPs can access, such as skins, pets, or weapons, faster progression that provides more XP, gold, or in-game advantages. Examples include Blox Fruits, which offers a VIP membership with double XP and free fruit storage. Royale High has a Diamond Multipliers Gamepass. Your action step: create a VIP membership that offers daily rewards and exclusive items. How to increase sales without annoying players. First, create FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out. Offer limited time skins, pets, or power-ups. Run flash sales that expire in 24 hours. Sell exclusive VIP items that are only available for one season. Second, use the decoy effect. Show 3 pricing options: small, medium, and large. Make the middle option the best value. Most players will pick it. Third, offer a free taste of premium content using the freemium strategy. Give a free trial of VIP benefits for 3 days. Let players earn premium currency so they see its value. Examples include Blox Fruits, which lets players try certain powers for free, and Clash of Clans, which gives free premium currency, called gems, in the tutorial. Your action step: test a limited time offer to boost sales. Pricing strategy: how to set the right prices. If your price is too low, you make no money. If your price is too high, players will not buy. Best pricing tiers for Gamepasses and currency include the following: impulse buys, between 50 and 250 Robux, should be priced low for casual players. Mid-tier items, between 500 and 1,000 Robux, should be the most popular. Premium purchases, at 2,000 Robux or more, should be designed for whales. Test different prices using A/B testing. Compare different price points for Gamepasses to see which one sells best. Check what other successful games charge for similar items. Examples include Pet Simulator X, which sells huge pets for 1,000 to 5,000 Robux. Anime Fighters has rare character re-rolls for premium currency. Your action step: adjust your prices based on what players are actually willing to pay. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, use Gamepasses, currency, and VIP subscriptions to monetize your game. Second, test different pricing tiers, including cheap, mid-tier, and premium options. Third, increase revenue with sales, bundles, and time-limited offers. Fourth, use psychological pricing tricks such as FOMO, decoy pricing, and free trials. Your action steps. First, add a VIP membership or daily reward system to your game. Second, test a not enough currency pop-up to encourage purchases. Third, run a 24-hour flash sale to see if limited time offers boost revenue. What's next? Now that you are making money, It is time to scale up and go full-time. In the next chapter, we will cover three things. First, how to hire a team and outsource work. Second, how to expand beyond Roblox into mobile game development. Third, legal and business tips for running a game studio. Chapter 14, Scaling and Turning Your Game into a Business. How to grow your game, build a team, and go full-time as a game developer. Why scaling matters. You have built your game. You are making money. Now, what is next? If you want to turn game development into a career, you cannot rely on just one game or do everything yourself forever. The reality of growing a game studio includes three key steps. First, successful developers treat their games like a business. Second, scaling means hiring help and reinvesting earnings. Third, top games expand beyond Roblox and onto mobile platforms. This chapter is all about taking your success to the next level. Step 1. Reinvest profits to grow faster. Do not spend all your earnings on personal expenses. To scale, you need to reinvest in your business. Where should you invest your earnings first? First, better game assets by hiring artists to improve graphics. Second, more content updates, including new levels, skins, and features. Third, marketing and advertising to attract more players. An example reinvestment plan. If you earn 10,000 Robux or $35, spend 20% on ads, 30% on new assets, and save 50% for future projects. Your action step. Create a budget plan for reinvesting in your game. Step 2. Building a team and hiring help. You cannot do everything alone. If you want to grow, hire talented people to help. Who should you hire first? A scripter or Lua developer if you are not a strong coder? A builder or three-dimensional modeler to improve your game's look with better assets? A user interface designer to make menus and interfaces look polished? A music and sound designer to improve game audio? Example of a successful team setup. Blox Fruit started with a small development team and now has a team of scripters, artists, and testers. Pet Simulator X was created by Preston, who hired a full-time scripter and modeler to expand his games. Where to find game development talent? First, the Roblox Developer Forum. Second, Fiverr and Upwork, where you can hire freelance game developers. Third, Twitter and Discord, where you can connect with artists and coders. Your action step, list 1 or 2 roles you need help with and start looking for freelancers. Step 3. Expanding beyond Roblox. If you want to make even more money, launching your game on mobile is the next big move. Why expand to mobile? First, the mobile market is much larger, with millions of players on iOS and Android. Second, mobile players spend more than Roblox players. Third, mobile games have more monetization options, including ads, in-app purchases, and subscriptions. Examples of games that started on Roblox and later expanded to mobile. Adopt Me became a huge success on Roblox and later introduced official mobile app features. Tower Defense Simulator inspired many mobile tower defense games. How to convert a Roblox game to mobile. First, make sure your user interface works for mobile by using bigger buttons and easy touch controls. Second, use Roblox's mobile-friendly settings and test your game on phones and tablets. Third, consider using a different engine, such as Unity or Godot, to rebuild your game for iOS and Android. Your action step. Test your game in mobile mode and make sure it works smoothly. Step 4. Marketing and getting more players. Making a great game is not enough. If nobody knows about it, your game will not grow. Best ways to market your game. First, YouTube and TikTok trailers, which show gameplay clips to attract players. Second, social media platforms like Twitter, Discord, and Instagram, where you can post updates and teasers. Third, paid ads on Roblox and social media to run targeted campaigns and boost visibility. Examples: Pet Simulator X runs YouTube ads and has a large Discord community. Blox Fruits keeps players engaged with constant social media updates. Your action step: create a 30-second game trailer and post it on YouTube and TikTok. Step 5. Legal and business tips for game developers. Once you start making real money, you need to treat it like a business. What you need to know about taxes and business setup. First, if you earn over $600 per year from Roblox Developer Exchange, you must report it as income. Second, consider forming a legal business, such as a limited liability company or sole proprietorship if you want to expand. Third, protect your game's intellectual property and avoid copying assets from other games. Your action step: research basic tax rules for your country and game earnings. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, reinvest profits into ads, new content, and better assets. Second, hire a team, including scripters, artists, and user interface designers to help your game grow. Third, expand beyond Roblox by making a mobile version. Fourth, market your game with YouTube, TikTok, and ads. Fifth, set up your business properly to handle game earnings. Your action steps. First, plan how to reinvest your game's earnings. Second, find a freelancer or partner to help improve your game. Third, test your game on mobile mode and consider expanding. Fourth, create a game trailer and start marketing. What's next? Now that your game is a business, you need to keep it growing for years. In the next chapter, we will cover 3 things. First, how to keep players engaged with constant updates. Second, what top games do to stay popular for years. Third, how to avoid burnout and stay motivated as a developer. Chapter 15. Long-term success and evolving your game. Keeping your game popular for years and staying motivated as a developer. Why long-term success matters. Building a successful Roblox game is not just about getting a spike in players and making quick Robux. The real winners in game development are those who can keep their game alive for years while continuously growing their audience and revenue. Why do some games stay popular while others die? First, regular updates keep players engaged. Second, community engagement builds a loyal fan base. Third, smart monetization ensures that revenue continues to grow. Fourth, avoiding burnout allows developers to sustain long-term success. This chapter will help you build a game that stays popular while also making sure you do not burn out in the process. Step 1. Keep players engaged with updates. The number one reason why games die is lack of updates. Players get bored if there is nothing new to explore. How often should you update your game? Major updates should happen every 1 to 3 months. These include new features, game modes, and big content drops. Minor updates should happen every 2 to 4 weeks. These include bug fixes, small balance changes, and minor additions. Live events should happen every 4 to 6 weeks. These include seasonal content, limited time challenges, and community-driven activities. Examples from top Roblox games. Blox Fruits updates every 2 to 3 months with new islands, powers, and bosses. Pet Simulator X constantly introduces live events that keep players engaged. Tower Defense Simulator releases seasonal content updates for Halloween, Christmas, and other special occasions. Best practices for updates. First, announce updates early using Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Second, listen to your players and prioritize the features they request most. Third, tease upcoming features by giving sneak peeks to build hype. Your action step. Plan your next 3 updates and set a release schedule. Step 2. Build and engage your game community. Games with strong communities last much longer. Your players should feel connected to your game and to each other. Best ways to engage with players. First, create a Discord server where players can chat, report bugs, and give feedback. Second, run in-game events with limited time challenges to keep engagement high. Third, feature user-generated content so players feel like they are contributing to the game. Fourth, respond to feedback and make players feel heard, even if you cannot add everything they request. Example, Adopt Me runs question and answer sessions and player polls in their Discord server. Blox Fruits makes huge update announcements on Twitter and YouTube, building anticipation among their player base. Why this works: players who feel connected to your game become loyal fans and keep coming back. Your action step? Start a Discord server if you have not already and post regular updates. Step 3. Keep monetization balanced. Many games fail long-term because they focus too much on making money too fast instead of keeping players happy. Biggest monetization mistakes that kill games. First, too many pay-to-win mechanics frustrate players. Second, overpriced Gamepasses and microtransactions reduce spending. Third, no free ways to earn premium currency drive away non-paying players. Best long-term monetization strategies. First, keep microtransactions fair so players feel they get value for their money. Second, offer both free and paid ways to progress, keeping free players engaged. Third, introduce battle passes or seasonal events to keep spending consistent. Examples from top games. Blox Fruits offers paid power-ups but balances them with skill-based gameplay. Pet Simulator X uses limited-time pets and hype gifts to make purchases feel special. Your action step. Review your game's monetization strategy and make sure it is balanced. Step 4. Avoid burnout and stay motivated. Many game developers quit too early because they feel overwhelmed or burned out. Signs you are burning out. First, you feel exhausted every time you work on your game. Second, you are no longer excited about updates. Third, you procrastinate because you feel overwhelmed. How to avoid burnout and stay inspired. First, take breaks. Do not work on your game every single day. Second, get feedback early. Sharing progress keeps motivation high. Third, work with a team. Having partners makes the workload easier. Fourth, stay updated on gaming trends. Play other games and get inspired. Example, Pet Simulator X's developer, Preston, took long breaks between updates, but players still came back because the game was great. Remember, your game does not have to be perfect. Just keep improving it step by step. Your action step. Set boundaries for work and schedule breaks to avoid burnout. Step 5. Plan for the future. What comes next after a successful game? First, expand your game by adding new game modes, features, and sequels. Second, create new games by using your skills to launch new projects. Third, go full-time. If you are making consistent money, consider game development as a career. Example, the developers of Jailbreak made tons of updates, but eventually started working on new projects too. Your action step. Write down your next big goal. It could be bigger updates, creating a new game, or transitioning to game development as a full-time career. Summary and next steps. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, regular updates keep players engaged. Second, building a community makes players loyal. Third, balanced monetization keeps the game profitable. Fourth, avoid burnout by setting limits and taking breaks. Fifth, plan for the future by expanding your game or developing new ones. Your action steps. First, plan your next 3 major updates. Second, start or grow your game's community using Discord, YouTube, or Twitter. Third, review your monetization strategy to ensure long-term balance. Fourth, write down your long-term goal as a developer. What's next? Now that you have built a game with long-term success in mind, it is time to reflect on your journey as a game developer. In the final chapter, we will wrap up everything we have learned, discuss what it truly means to be a game developer, and help you plan your path forward. Chapter 16, Your Journey as a Game Developer. From hobbyist to professional, what's next? The end of this book, but the start of your journey. Congratulations! You have completed this audiobook, learning everything from game design fundamentals to monetization strategies, player engagement, and how to keep your game successful long term. But this is not the end. This is just the beginning of your journey as a game developer. At this point, you might be wondering, what now? What is next for me? This chapter will help you figure out your next steps. Whether you want to keep growing your Roblox game, launch a mobile game, or even turn game development into your full-time career, this is where your real journey begins. Let's dive in. Step 1. Define your next goal. Now that you have learned these skills, it is time to put them into action. But what is your next goal? Here are some possible paths you might take. First, improve and scale your current game. Add new features, improve retention, and increase monetization. Second, create a new game. Use everything you have learned to build something fresh and exciting. Third, expand to mobile game development. Take your skills beyond Roblox and enter the mobile gaming world. Fourth, build a game development team. Find partners and start working as a small studio. Fifth, make game development your career. Go full-time as an indie developer or join a professional game studio. Your action step. Take a moment to write down what you want to achieve in the next 6 months to a year. Having a clear goal will keep you focused and motivated. Step 2. Keep learning and improving. Game development is an ever-evolving industry. The best developers are always learning, experimenting, and improving their skills. Where can you keep learning? First, check the Roblox Developer Forum and Dev Hub for official guides, tips, and updates. Second, watch YouTube tutorials. Channels like Alvin Blox and the Dev King offer great lessons. Third, take online courses. Platforms like Udemy or Skillshare have Lua scripting and game design courses. Fourth, read books on game design. A great title is The Art of Game Design by Jesse Schell. Fifth, join community and Discord groups. Surround yourself with other game developers. Tip, play other successful games and analyze why they work. Your action step, choose one new resource to study every week to keep improving your skills. Step 3. Build your network and community. Success in game development is not just about coding. It is also about who you know and who you learn from. Ways to connect with other developers. First, join game development Discord servers. Connect with experienced developers and share ideas. Second, follow top developers on Twitter and YouTube. See how they think and work. Third, collaborate with other creators. Team up for projects and game jams. Fourth, attend Roblox developer events, both virtual and in person, to network with others. Why this works. First, you get inspiration and new ideas. Second, you can get feedback on your work. Third, you might find partners for future projects. Your action step, join at least one new Roblox or game development Discord server and introduce yourself. Step 4. Turn game development into a business. If you have made it this far, you probably love making games. But can you make it your full-time job? Yes, many indie developers and Roblox creators have turned game development into a full-time career. Ways to earn money from game development. First, Roblox DevX and monetization. Earn Robux and convert it to real money. Second, freelance game development. Help others script or build for a fee. Third, YouTube and content creation. Make development logs, tutorials, and build an audience. Fourth, making mobile games. Publish on Google Play and the App Store. Fifth, starting a game studio. Work with a team and build multiple games. Your action step. Think about how you want to make money from game development and take your first step today. Final words, keep creating, keep innovating. Game development is a long journey, and every great developer started where you are today. Not every game will be a hit, but every game will teach you something. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and most importantly, keep having fun. You have the potential to build something amazing. The only thing stopping you is you. So what are you waiting for? Get back to developing and make the next big hit on Roblox. Final challenge for you. Before you finish this audiobook, I want you to take action right now. Write down one big goal for your next game. Share your goal with a friend, a mentor, or a development community. Start working on it today, even if it is just a small step. If you've made it to the end of this book, congratulations. I have a special surprise for you. Head over to bloxpuns.com for free access to the Blox Puns AI Game Mentor, a smart AI-powered mentor designed to give you expert coaching and guidance. It will help you analyze your game, pinpoint issues, and provide actionable advice to boost your success. Don't miss this chance to level up your game development journey.